So folks, I want to dive a little bit deeper into one of the most important topics that we are constantly dealing with on a daily basis. And that most people, most freelancers, most business owners are struggling with: lead generation. So there is, simply speaking, generally speaking, there is no alternative if you have a freelancing or consulting business. You have to have a certain lead generation method in place that will deliver you leads on a constant base. And there's many different lead generation methods. We are going to dive a little bit deeper into LinkedIn, but first of all, let's elaborate why this is important. So again, how are you currently getting projects? And of course, I'm generalizing this because most of freelancers or business owners are in exactly that situation within the IT consulting sphere. Referrals, partner, network, recruiters, platforms, name it. All of these things are currently delivering you leads, projects, or customers at the end. Yeah? What is the big problem about only having platforms to reach out for projects, working with recruiters, other partners, your network, referrals? Think about it. Can you directly scale this process? So in other words, think about, maybe you need a project in a couple of months. You're a freelancer now and you need a project in a couple of months. What you're going to do? You're going to start reaching out on platforms, to recruiters, to your network. Okay, that might work, might not. A lot of people currently are struggling with that. Why is that so? Too many people on the market, price dumping, not a clear niche positioning, no real value towards the customer, so many different examples. So, and basically just having one CV that's evaluating your skill and your expertise. We talked about this just recently in a webinar and gave a lot of free content out here about how to optimize your CV and use project outreach methods, for example, on platforms. But all in all, of course, these are valid ways to generate leads, customers, projects. And don't get me wrong, I'm never gonna say get rid of all of them. No, I am not. Actually, I'm even showing and emphasizing how to really utilize those methods, those channels, those ways. But all in all, simply put, you're dependent on others. You're dependent on third parties, right? So what we're actually trying to do here is create a method, create a way that can generate you, so for your business, leads that are independent of others, of third parties, of your network, recruiters, platforms, and everything. Because think a little bit further. Maybe you need a project very urgently, or you have people on the bench, which happens a lot to our clients or future clients, and they need to maybe find projects for 3, 10, sometimes even more people. I had people on the bench, 30 people or whatever. Try to find projects in your network. Try to say, hey, I need a project for 10 people. Not gonna work. Not easy as that. Of course, the mentioned ways will work to eventually build up a customer base, relationship, even a good relationship with your partners in between. But to generate leads, there's different methods. And there's so many different methods, and everybody is going to give you like a blah blah blah, this is going to work, this is the right method, this is what you need for your business, and this is the only way, the only grail. For example, cold outreach, paid advertisement, cold calling, and so on and so on. Go to events, offline events, and so on. And to be honest, in my experience and from my perspective, either way is a good way if it's going to work for you and your business. So the chosen way must be suitable for your personal situation, for your, depending on your skill sets, on your experience, on your basically also your desire of what you want to do. If you're an introverted person, it will be very difficult at the beginning to sorry about that thumbs up, stupid Mac, to cold call people. So all these things need to be taken into consideration. And it would never start with paid advertising. It's just going to blow up money for you. So what we do is we use all of these, all of the mentioned ways to generate leads. Back in my previous businesses, back in my current businesses, and obviously with my clients. So we make sure that what we show our clients is proven. We have a track record that it works. And I always like to establish one way of generating leads, and generating leads will, combining with marketing, so content creation, will lead to sales. It's a next step, yeah? It's a process. But let's establish one way that is working for you and your business rather than doing multiple things. If you're doing multiple things, your focus will shift from one to another. You're never going to focus entirely on one method, on one thing. So, for example, if you're going to start cold calling, if you're going to start paid advertising, if you're going to start cold outreach on social media, it's just a lot, especially at the beginning. Yeah, down the road, of course, you need to have all of these things like we do. But start off with a simple way. And a simple way how to generate leads, how to cement your expert status is LinkedIn. But what do you need to do? Or what do you need to have in order to be able to do LinkedIn? Of course, we give a lot of information to our clients within our mentoring. But to keep it simple, you need to know what is your niche and positioning. So what are you actually offering? What is your service? What is your product? Whom are you targeting? What is the fundamental basis of your business that you're going to build on further layers? Yeah. Secondly, target audience. Who the hell are you actually targeting? It's combining obviously with niche and positioning. So who is your ideal customer? Where can you find him? Is he on social media? Is he actually on LinkedIn? Is it more offline events? Do you need to attend events offline to generate attention? Social media is to generate attention, right? To cement your expert status, to show that you're an expert in the field. For example, in SAP, in Microsoft, whatsoever, and DevOps. Yeah. So. And if you can find your target audience, for example, social media, LinkedIn, or Xing in Germany, or Facebook even, yeah, if it's in North America, use that. Find your target audience, make sure you understand your target audience, understand the problems, understand the pain points, because we're gonna, the best thing is to have a problem and solution-oriented offering behind. Comes to the next point, right? If you understand who your target audience is, where you can find them, approach them, validate the problems they have, because that's going to lead to number 3, USP and offering. What is your offering? Standardized? Is it productized? Do you have products already? Is it recurring revenue, managed services? Oh man, so many things that you can do, especially in IT consulting sphere. Get away from purely selling time versus hours. Talked a lot about that. Not going to drill down on that. Watch recent webinars about that as well. But let's assume you have that in place. So now you have to update. Let's take into consideration your LinkedIn is the point of contact, yeah, because that's a great B2B platform, yeah. Let's assume that. So now your profile, your personal profile, your company profile must represent all of these points that we just talked about. Of course, it's not easy to do so. That's why I'm here, to show you how to build up your business or scale your business. Yeah? But in generally speaking, that's the process. So now your LinkedIn needs to represent your professional services, your products, you and your company. Let's assume that's also the case. Now you can start outreaching. Yeah? And now we come to actual point, right? Let's take a look at LinkedIn and Sales Navigator. Yeah? Let's take a look here. What is possible? All right, so you see here my LinkedIn, there's not much I've done. So let's just assume we're gonna look for Microsoft Dynamics 365 companies or consultants or whatsoever. Yeah, just let's take them. So LinkedIn already, if you didn't know that, yeah, LinkedIn already provides you tons of filtering buttons. This is completely random. I'm not targeting any people here. As you can see, I just typed it in. So you can filter on people. Yeah, super good. Yeah, you can already see first, second, third locations. You can say here, maybe I want to find German people here in Dynamic Sphere, show results. Awesome, right? That's pretty cool. Current company, you can actually select or deselect. Yeah, so you can already go pretty deep, but let's reset the filter. Yeah, let's go back and say, maybe we want to find companies. Yeah, on a B2B level. So now again, you can say, I want to find Microsoft Dynamics 365 companies. Awesome. Yeah. So here, you can even choose the industry. Maybe here, IT services and IT consulting. Yeah. Awesome. You could even go further and say, I want to see maybe small, medium-sized companies. You have 177 results. That's pretty cool. Right? It's pretty, it gives you so many advantages. Yeah? And let's go back to all. You can also look for product, for courses, for events, for example. Yeah, here is a webinar. So it's our webinar there. No, it's not. See? Not a good marketing from our side here. So what I'm just trying to show you is the enormous function that LinkedIn already gives you, and you can do that with all kinds of things. So that's already pretty good. And of course, there's much more on LinkedIn. If you want to go one level higher, there's a Sales Navigator. The Sales Navigator, LinkedIn for now is free. You can use premium, of course. You have a couple of more functions. The Sales Navigator is an add-in for LinkedIn. And if you want to use the Sales Navigator, you need to pay roughly 85 euros per month. But here you have further possibilities. So let's assume I'm using the same keyword search. What you can already see here is I have the possibility to also look for leads and accounts. Leads, person, account, companies. So let's take a look here. On lead, you have so many possibilities to filter, right? So what you can do here is you can select or deselect the company, right? You can say, I don't want to have Microsoft in there if I'm looking for Microsoft. Company headcount, let's say 1 to 10, 11 to 50, the same jazz here. Post company, company type, yeah? Engineering for whatever reason, let's take that out. You can use seniority level. Maybe we want to have maybe we want to speak to the directors. Years in the company. Here, area. Let's go for Germany. Yeah, boom. Region. So, and we have only here, for example, we have 2 hits, yeah, because we deselected here a lot. For director, we can add here, for example, take them out, we have a lot more hits. Profile language and so on, change shops, blah blah blah, following your company, viewed your profile recently, connection off, past colleague. So there's a lot, right? There's a lot of different things that you can filter on here. Persona is pretty something new. It's a new workflow, not necessary to use right away, not right now. So what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of different alternatives how you can use the lead search on LinkedIn. Yeah, and that's a very powerful tool if you have the Sales Navigator in place. Actually, you can search, now you can save your search in a new result if I wanted to do so. Yeah, not going to do so. And then you have here the list of leads. Again, this is randomly so nothing that I specifically chosen to show, where you can find the saved leads. Yeah. So this is, and the same goes for the account level. You can search very, very thorough. Yeah, very, very thorough. For example, here, what we have here, okay, we can just use that. We still have Microsoft Dynamics 365. Do we have location? Let's again use Germany. Yeah, this here. Okay, then let's take a look here. So for example, let's say we use this. Yeah, what you can do is then, that's pretty powerful from Sales Navigator, is you can actually go to this. Okay, this is a bad example. You usually have your decision makers, again, just picking randomly. I do know they have them because I have worked with them. And what you can see is here, you can filter under decision makers. It's pretty handy, and you already know who you can contact, right? Pretty powerful tool, I would say, and pretty awesome to work with. So this is all like LinkedIn Sales Navigator. There's so many different things that you can use. So obviously, how to contact them is a different story, but all I want to say is here, I want to show that already on LinkedIn, you can connect most likely to your target audience if you know who that is. So this is a way on how to connect, or how to find them, how to connect, how to approach them. Obviously, a complete different game. That's something that we teach individually, one-to-one, because yeah, just texting them randomly will not bring any effect. And please don't use any automation software or whatsoever. I don't know anyone for whom it worked. Every time I hear they say, it's like, we used this, didn't work out for us. Really? Yeah, very surprised that that didn't work out, because why it should work out? You're not even putting any effort to reaching out to your potential clients to really understand their problems. And this is leading to the next topic, right? Sales. Assuming we have found people here, assuming that we have, got into a conversation, maybe into a call, then what's the next step? Obviously, getting leads generated, getting in touch with them, understanding, do they have the problem that I want to solve? Is that the situation? Do they have a budget? Can I help them? Do I want to help them? Do they want to be helped? What situation are they? So you need to validate all these things. We are teaching all of this in our to our clients. Because there's a couple of secrets in there on how to do that appropriately. But obviously, you want to come into a sales call afterwards to get into a touch. So that's the next step. And how to do so, again, please reach out to us if you want to have here more insights. Happy to show you that, or if you want to talk to other clients on how they do that. But coming back, using LinkedIn, using Sales Navigator, pretty awesome, pretty epic tool. Recommend using it. If you want to save 85 euros, go for LinkedIn at the beginning. On a more advanced level, we're definitely going to give you a Sales Navigator access. We're inviting people at the beginning, or you just access that yourself. If you're serious, that LinkedIn is one of the lead generation methods. Again, there's many other methods like cold calling, like email marketing, like online and offline events. That's a different, just like webinars, podcasts, or go to banking events or whatsoever, like different types of customers. Requires different kind of methods. That's what we're going to evaluate together in a one-to-one consultation call, what works best for you. But that being said, if it comes to LinkedIn and Sales Navigator, that's for sure something that the majority of our clients are using, as we are using it. And by the way, we have all of this documented in a bazillion videos as well for the ones who are not familiar how to use it. There's a whole bunch of bonus LinkedIn modules, as you can see here in our members area. I'm actually thinking of bringing out this for free as well. If you don't know how to use LinkedIn and Sales Navigator. So if you want to get more insights, please reply to this post, to this video, just reach out to me on any kind of social media platform that this is going to be posted, and I'm happy to give you more insight how, for example, LinkedIn can work for you in your situation, give you a little bit more advice. We'll go a little bit more deeper and check the members area. If that's something that they can help you, that you can really understand which lead generation is working for you, and if it's LinkedIn, to pinpoint what we can do that it can make work, that can make it work for you, that you generate leads over LinkedIn. That being said, I think this is enough for now. Again, please take a look at this video. There's a lot of explanation. If you have any question, revert back to me. I'm happy to help. That's my job. So then I wish you happy lead generation. I hope that this video brings some value, some new insights, since we're trying to cover all of the topics that are relevant for you, for your IT consulting, freelancing, or business. It doesn't matter which stage you are. It's a lot of times the same. I have clients that are one-man shows. I have clients with 30 people plus, and they still have the same problem. Obviously, the cash, the revenue behind is, but the situation is very much the same. All dependent on recruiters, headhunters, third parties, network, and so on. Not a single lead generation method in place, and no sales process. So that's going to be the next topic. Hope to see you there. Hope this was valuable. Let us know. See you then. You're Patrick.